Hello friends, welcome to our channel Knowledge Frontiers, Knowledge for All. In this video, I'm going to highlight the important points of new National Education Policy 2020. As we all know that education is fundamental of achieving the full human potential, developing an equitable and societies. And it is also promoting the national developments. The new National Education Policy is approved by Union Cabinet on 29 July. This cabinet meeting is chaired by the Prime Minister Mr. Narendra Modi and INB Minister Prakash Javadekar. This National Education Policy 2020 is the first education policy of 21st century, and it is aimed to address the growing mandatory developments of our country. So, this education policy basically focuses to move toward less content and more toward learning about how to think critically and solve problems, how to be creative and multidisciplinary, and how to innovate, adopt, and absorb new material in novel. One of the major decisions is that Ministry of Human Resources Development has been renamed as Ministry of Education. As we show that, so our new educational policy is provide to all students irrespective for their place of residence. This education policy provides a quality education system which is particularly focused on historical marginalized, disadvantaged and underrepresented groups. So, so basically the vision of this new education policy is that to instill among the learners a deep rooted pride in being Indians, not only in thought but also in spirit, intellect, and deeds, and to develop knowledge, skill, value, and dispositions that support responsible commitment to human rights, sustainable development and living, and global well-being, thereby reflecting a truly global citizen. So, in our next presentation, in our previous academic structure, which is also called as a pedagogical structures, is basically based on 10 plus 2 rules. That is, academic session of 10 years is followed under the age of 6 to 18, and academic session of 2 years is followed under the age of 16 plus 18. Now, now in our academic structure is based on 5 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4 rule. That is that is 3 to 6 years of age of children are covered the 3 years in Anganwadi, preschool and Balvatika, and 3 to 5 years of children are covered the class 3 to 5 in 3 years. Then 6 to 8 years of children are covered the class 9 to 12 in 4 years. So basically this pedagogical structure is defined that currently 3 to 6 age of children are not covered the 10 plus 2 rule, as they are already begin at class 1 at the 6th age. So in the new structure, a strong base of early childhood and care education, that is also called as ECCE, from age 3 is also included, which promoting the better learning, development and well-being. Now what are the major reforms in school education? So, mother tongues to be medium of instruction till 5th grade. National mission to focus on basic literacy and basic numeracy. Major changes in pedagogical structure of curriculum without rigid separation between stream 5 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4. All separation between vocational and academic and curricular extracurricular will also be removed. And now finally, report cards will be comprehensive report on skill and capability instead of just marks and statement. These are very good. And now board exams will be low stakes and test actual knowledge instead of rote learning. So these are our school education reforms. This new policy also provide us technology because they also recognize that importance of knowledge. So it is important that use of technology for online and digital education adequately addresses the concern of equity. So here technology which are used in teaching, learning and assessments, education planning, virtual labs, national educational technology forums, administrative and managements, Divyang friendly education softwares, digitally equipping schools, teachers and students, and graded autonomy that is also include academic, administrative and financially group. So friends, let's uh, how to what are our major reforms in higher education. So this includes holistic and multidisciplinary education, MPhil to be discontinued, and our integrated 5-year bachelor and master degrees. UG programs are included 3 to 4 years, PG programs 1 to 2 years, and National Testing Agency which conducted the Common College Entrance Exam. And according to Higher Education Institute, uh, they are common regulatory body for entire higher education and multiple entry and exit for who wish to leave the course in middle of the year. So here's our major reforms in higher education. So तब हम सबके मन में आता है ना कि what is the our outcome of NEP 2020. So it included equitable education system by 2030. Teachers prepare for assessment reforms by 2030. Board exams are conducted to test core concepts and application of knowledge. Every child adopt at least one skill when come out from school. हमारे ज़माने में ऐसे कहाँ हुआ करते थे यार. Now a common standard of learning in private and government school. Multilingualism and power of language, which includes 3-language policy, will continue with the preference of local language medium of instruction till class 8 and 100% gross enrollment ratio in preschool to secondary level by 2030. And finally, universalization from early childhood care and education to secondary education by 2030. So friends, this is all here about national education policy. If you like this video, please subscribe our channel for more video updates. Thank you.